This is Mrs. Lacey, and I'm going to read Unit 1 and 2, Common Unit Assessment for Social Studies today. You know that you can stop me at any time. If you want to hear me reread the question, you need to stop me before you answer so that if you need to rewind and listen to the answers again, do not rush on this because you can have me reread the questions as many times as you want in order for you to understand it and to choose the best answer. So let's get started. We're going to start with number 1. What conclusion is supported by the information in the map above? Okay, so we have the map above. It shows percent population change in selected states 1990 through 2000. The states are Washington, Oregon, California, Idaho, and Utah, and Nevada. We have our compass rose in the left corner, the bottom. We have the key that shows what the different states, the designations on the different states means. So we have the first one that's white. That means 10 to 15%. Crosses mean 20 to 25%. Gray means 26 to 31%. And black means 66 to 71%. So what conclusion is supported by that information in the map above? A, Washington and Oregon gained no population during this decade. B, California lost part of its population during this decade. C, Utah's population increased by more than 1 million during this decade. D, Nevada's population grew faster than the other states' populations. Okay, this is when you stop me and go back if you need to listen or just to stop and choose the best answer. When you restart it, I'll be reading question 2. Question 2. We have a table now, and the table is going to give us the name of a river and the length from the source to the mouth, beginning to end. Arkansas River is 1,469 miles. Colorado River is 862 miles. Missouri River, 2,540 miles. Rio Grande River, 1,900 miles. Mississippi River, 2,340 miles. And the Susquehanna River, 447 miles. Based on the chart above, which is the longest river in the United States? F, the Arkansas River. G, the Mississippi River. H, the Rio Grande River. J, the Missouri River. Once again, stop here, choose the best answer. Number 3, which of the following kinds of recreation would be popular in the coastal plains region of the United States because of the coastal plains, geography? A, ice skating. B, water skiing. C, rock climbing. D, snowboarding. Number 4, climate regions are affected by all of the following except F, population. G, precipitation. H, temperature. J, wind. Number 5, all of the above belong in which category below? Okay, we have landform, climate, and vegetation. So all of those belong in which category? A, regions. B, colonies. C, natural resources. D, communities. Number 6. This time we have 4 maps. All 4 of the maps show elevation, which is below sea level or 4,000 meters above sea level. So it says, the question says, the elevation at the western edge of the Caspian Sea is below sea level. The elevation of the Himalayas is 4,000 meters and above. Which map indicates this information? There's only one map that shows both of those. Is it F, map 1, G, map 2, H, map 3, or J, map 4? Number 7. The title of this map is Texas Resident Population 1850 through 2000. So on the left, it gives you the year from 1850 by tens to 2000. And at the bottom, it gives you the population from 0 to 25 million. Which of the following statements best describes what is shown on the graph above? A, population growth started slowly and steadily grew over the years. B, the population remained the same from 1850 to 1890. C, the population did not increase until the late 20th century. D, the population had only doubled in size since 1850. All right, number 8, we have a map of the state of Texas, and it has the cities of Fort Worth, Dallas, Austin, Del Rio, Laredo, Houston, San Antonio. It has our key that shows the designation for city and the designation for the state capital and the designation for the interstate highways. So which geographic tool can be used to show where Del Rio is which geographic tool can be used to show where Del Rio is located in relation to Laredo? Are we going to use a legend, a symbol, the grid system, or a compass rose? I'm going to read that whole question over again because I didn't like how I read it. Which geographic tool can be used to show where Del Rio is located in relation to Laredo? F, the legend, G, symbol, H, grid system, J, compass rose. And once again, we have the map of the state of Texas. We have the key, and on the right, we have a compass rose. Which one would you use to show where Del Rio is located in relation to Laredo? Number 9. Now we have a little map called Anywhere USA. And we've got the cities of Levelland, Small Town, Big Water, and Jonesville. We have the key on the left that says an airport has an airplane, is the symbol of the airplane. Mountains look like mountains. A hospital has a cross like the Red Cross. A road is a squiggly line. A lake is a circle with waves in it. And then a city is a dot. And of course, we have our compass rose in the right-hand corner. Use the map above. Which town is the airport closest to? A, Levelland. B, Big Water. C, Jonesville, D, small town. Number 10, which of the following rights is not found in the First Amendment? F, freedom of speech. G, right to a trial by jury. H, right to petition the government. J, freedom of religion. Number 11, where do people face when they recite the Pledge of Allegiance? A, the front of the room. B, the person leading the pledge. C, the American flag. D, the direction of the White House. (12) How does reciting the Pledge of Allegiance show good citizenship? F, it shows that we know long words and are good public speakers. G, it shows that we are obedient and do as we are told. H, it shows that we are loyal to our country and believe in its principles. J, it shows that we are knowledgeable about our country's history. Number 13, why was the Bill of Rights added to the U.S. Constitution? A, to ensure the ideas of the Declaration of Independence. B, to give states more powers than the federal government. C, to win ratification of the Constitution. D, to guarantee that everyone would have their natural rights. Number 14, why does the U.S. Constitution begin with the following words? We, the people of the United States. F, to make it clear that the people were creating the government. G, to explain that the people would be protected from unfair laws. H, to show that the country was free and independent from Britain. J, to guarantee that everyone would have their natural rights. Number 15, to which of the following is a person showing loyalty when he or she says the Pledge of Allegiance? A, the United States. B, God. C, the state in which the person lives. D, the ideas of liberty and justice. If you need to go back over any of this test, please do so now. Make sure that you chose the best answer and you feel good about the test. I know y'all got this.